Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to achieve this everyday look. It's pretty simple, so please stay tuned and keep watching if you want to learn how to achieve this look. Usually it takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. So the first thing that we're going to do is start with clean face, and we're going to start moisturizing our face. I'm using the Mercier Badescu Collagen Moisture. Just make sure you distribute it nice and even. Make sure it has a SPF. This one has a SPF of 15, so make sure it's nice and distributed in your face. Then I'm gonna be using the Photo Finish Primer Water just to add moisture and just to make sure you have a nice canvas for your makeup. This next step is not necessary, but I like to do it just because I think it just gives a nicer look to the skin. I'm using the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, Pore Minimizer, just to make sure it minimizes my pores. Usually I use it in the T-zone, but in this case I'm kind of distributing to my whole face. Then I'm using a BB cream. All the products will be listed in the description bar. So usually I like to apply these directly to my face. If you don't want to do that, you can apply it to your hand first, and then with a blush or a beauty blender distribute the product. In this case, I'm using a beauty blender because the application is a lot quicker, and usually in the morning I don't have that much time because I like to sleep. So you want to keep bouncing the product just like that, just to make sure you have a clear application, a nice and even application. So just bounce it until we have a nice canvas. Sorry for the cough right there, I'm kind of like a little sick. So next thing we're gonna use concealer. This one is the Instant Age Rewind Effect in the color Neutralizer. So I put it under my eyes like in a V shape, in my lids, forehead, nose, in the areas that I usually have redness. Then I'm gonna blend it with my finger. It looks a lot, it looks a lot, but don't worry, it's gonna look nice and blended at the end. So you wanna use the beauty blender just to finish up blending the concealer. Keep blending it. You don't want to do rubbing motions, you want to do bouncing motions, like tapping your skin. Then we're going to set that concealer. I'm using the contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Banana. So we're going to put that powder under our eyes to prevent creasing. And we're also going to do it in our lids to prevent that concealer that we put as a primer to crease. Then I'm gonna be using a skin finish in the shade Medium Plus. I don't know about you guys, but I have the hardest time opening these products. Then we're gonna use a larger brush, a powder brush, to make sure the BB cream sets. So you don't want to skip this step because I think you want your foundation or your BB cream to last all day. Then I'm gonna start using a spoolie to brush my eyebrows in place. Usually I don't do much to my eyebrows. Just use in a regular basis. Just use powder, a brown powder, and make sure they don't have spare areas. In this case, I'm using the Brow Fix Brow Kit from Milani, and just that right there. So you want to do the same thing to the other eyebrow. Make sure it's put some product in, use a spoolie just to distribute the product. Then we're gonna start with our eyes. I'm using the shade Shima Shima, which is like a shimmery shade from Makeup Geek, and you want to put it only in your lids. So we're gonna be doing only this empowering motions in your lids. I like this area to be really shimmery, but it's up to you guys. You can do it as shimmery or not shimmery at all. I think, you know, adding shimmer to the lids kind of opens up your eye a bit. This look is actually pretty simple, and it makes you look, you know, polished, and it doesn't require that much time. So you want to keep doing the same thing. Just put in that shimmer, that shimmery color on your lids. The next color is Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, so which is like a light brown shade. So you want to put it in the crease area in wide promotions. Just make sure it's nice and blended. So keep blending it in kind of like in wide promotions. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Wide promotions, make sure it's nice and blended to prevent harsh lines. And then add a little bit more color just to make sure it's nice and a little bit brighter and darker. The next color that we're gonna grab is called Cocoa Bear for Makeup Geek, and you want to place this product in the outer V, kind of like in a V shape, and then we're going to add a little bit more product with a pencil brush just in this area, just to intensify the look. So keep placing that same Cocoa Bear, which is a darker brown color, in the outer corner of your eye in a V shape. And then we are going to use a blending brush to make sure the color is nice and even and we don't have any harsh lines. You might want to take it to a little bit to the crease just to intensify the color, just in wide promotions. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I'm actually putting a little bit of what was that color? Creme Brulee again on the lid, and doing the same process to the other lid. Then I'm gonna use the concealer that we previously used just to clean up the edges. So do a little bit sharp line like I'm doing right there. And then just blend it in with your finger. In this case, I'm not using the tape that I usually use, so that's what I'm doing this for, just to make sure the look is nice and clean. Next, I'm gonna be putting a tinted brown gel. I believe it's in the color Brunett, and I believe this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. Then we're gonna start curling our lashes. Make sure you don't skip this step. Make sure you curl your lashes. This would actually put together all the look. Do the same thing to the next side. And then add some mascara. I like to use about 2 coats of mascara. Then we're gonna start adding some color to our face. I'm using the color Give Me Sun, which is a bronzer from MAC. So just put it on your cheekbones, jawline, and hairline just to give it some color and some dimension. Next, I'm going to be applying a blush. This is a baked blush from Milani in the color Carollina 08. So just kind of smile and just put it on your cheeks. And keep blending it. This color is pretty nice color, which is like a corally color. Pretty much it goes with every look. Then we're gonna start using a highlighter from L'Oreal Mercier, and we're gonna put it in the highest point of our cheekbones, forehead, in the tip of our nose, and lip. Then I'm gonna be putting lining my waterline with a brown pencil. This is one of my favorite pencils. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and it's waterproof, from Sephora in the color Cappuccino. Then I'm gonna be setting on my makeup with rose water from Badescu. They just give, additional moisture to the skin, and it sets your makeup. Then I'm gonna be putting like a mauve pink lip stain. This is from NARS. I'm not even gonna try to say the name, but I'll leave it down below. So we actually almost done. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up.